Hello, what's up everybody? It's the 17th Chronicler here again. And I have another box with me. Yes, more boxes. The one part of a Lego set that nobody likes. Except me. I like the boxes. I think they're pretty cool. I really like the box art. I like everything about these boxes. Almost everything. But I'm not here to talk about how much I like this box. This box belongs to set number 71315 Quake Beast, as you can see. And I'm going to take a look at some things that I noticed while I was looking at this box. More like extensively planning a video to point out these things, but that's besides the point. These are things you may have missed, mistakes, or Easter eggs about Quake Beast's box. So, let's get into it. Starting with the front of the box. Why not? The first thing is probably the most obvious thing, and that is the Onua Uniter. Right there in the background, and he's lost his mask, and he's feeling all sad because he has lost his mask. This actually doesn't happen in story. If you've seen Journey to 1 Season 2, if you can call it a season, then you will know that Onua does not actually lose his mask, but he is there, so just pointing that out, even though everybody's probably already noticed it. What else is on this box? Well, this is more so about the entire box overall, but Onua's drained mask, which again doesn't happen in the story. The drained mask has the trans lime creeping in from the bottom as well as from the top. You can barely see it there. A better place to see it is right here, where you can see that the green does come in from the bottom. And I think even up here where it shows the combiner. You can't see it on camera, but I assure you it is there. That does not actually happen in the set. The trans lime only comes in from the top. And I don't know if it does come in from the bottom on anyone's Quake Beast set. If this does apply to you and it does actually come in from the bottom, leave a comment telling me, because I don't know. I've only bought one Quake Beast. And I've just seen a lot of the masks from other people's sets. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos of... From what I've seen, the lime green, the trans lime green, does not come in from the bottom. It only comes in from the top. So that's something to note. Speaking of masks, actually, Quake Beast's face. There are two things I want to point out here. Firstly, the Beast mask is not actually that reddish shade of purple. This is kind of the same situation as on the Onua Uniter of Earth box. I have done an analysis video for that box as well, so go check that out. This red, not red, but reddish purple isn't actually on the set. The set has a more bluish purple closer to the trans colors here. It's not showing up very well on camera, but I assure you it is a more red, a more reddish piece, and that is not how it is on the set. The second thing I want to point out about Quake Beast's face is, well, the jaw. You'll notice that the area in between the bottom of the Beast mask and the upper half of the jaw, that's darkened. And I think Lego did this to kind of emphasize that, yeah, there is a jaw, because on the set, it's actually kind of hard to see, because normally that area isn't that dark. You can actually see those little shapes in there that make up the rest of the jaw piece. You can see those really well. They catch a lot of light, and it gets annoying to look at. Also, the head piece is way more visible and obvious. Let's say that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the way the face looks on the box. I love it. It looks really mean and it looks really cool, but in the set, that does not translate very well. What else? Oh yeah, I talked about this in the Onua Uniter of Earth video as well, but this text right here for the name of the set is the same text that is used for the Journey to 1 trailers for the characters. The individual character vids, that's the same font, or type, or whatever. I also mentioned this in the Onua video, but it's a little bit different here. Mask of Control is up here, as with all the 2016 sets, and the rock around it is exploding, but it is actually chipped right there and right here, and on the top. Well, Quake Beast is a little different because on the top he actually has the blades that come through the box and onto the top. You can see how they did that, and I think that was a really cool choice. I think it was kind of creative. I like it. And it has the purple energy there, and the rock is actually breaking on the top. You can see that as the pattern continues. The rock pattern does continue on the top and all the way around the top of the box, really. I think that's about it for the front of the box. Let's flip it to the back, shall we? First thing I want to point out, when they're showing the combiner, this little box right here, this little white line showing that this is Quake Beast, this is the set you have, you need to get these 3 others to make the combiner. That's new. I've never seen that before on a Lego box, you know, before I had any of the, Summer Wave sets. If anybody has seen that before on a Lego set, let me know. Again, comments. But that's new for me. I have not seen that as of yet. Like I mentioned before, the mask, that's also the font for the JTO trailers. The comic. The comic for Onua Uniter of Earth was very interesting last time, and there are a couple of things I want to point out about this one as well. The frames that concern me the most are the 1st, 2nd, and 4th. So let's see if we can take a closer look. The 4th frame first. Let's... come on, focus. It's not focusing. So I'm just going to tell you, on the Onua Uniter of Earth box, those thigh armor pieces were black. They were from the original preliminary set design where Onua actually had black thigh armor. Those have been changed to purple and gold for Quake Beast's box. All the errors that were with Onua on his actual box have been fixed on this box. Now for the 1st and 2nd frames. Actually, yeah. You can notice a difference between Quake Beast's, left arm. In between the 1st and 2nd panels. On his armor shell on the 1st panel is dark gray. In the 2nd panel, it's purple. On the set, it's neither of these. It's actually black. So, just a little note. On the 2nd panel, you will see that there is a big dark gray box thing on Quake Beast's back. That is supposed to represent the gearbox. However, it doesn't do its job. I mean, okay. Before you start blowing me up with comments like, they did that for all of the sets. They're simplifying the designs for the little comics. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I'm just gonna say that looks nothing like a gearbox, even close. And besides, the rib cage is open. That's not really happening on the set. I don't know the word for it. It's just so, it's so stylized. It could be, concept art. At least in my opinion. If you have a differing opinion, you know where to tell me. But it just looks so different. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Also, his arm looks a lot more solidified than in the set. Obviously, I have modifications to fix that. Link is in the description if you want to see a video about the actual set. But that is all I have to say. Oh, no, that's not all I have to say. you thought I was done, but I really wasn't. The volcano in the background, and I know this is on all of the summer 2016 boxes, but that volcano, I don't know what I should think of it. Before the second 2 episodes of Journey to One were released, everybody thought, or at least I did, and I think a couple of other people did, that this volcano and, you know, all the spikes in the landscape, and it's better viewed from the back. Like, you can see the spikes and the volcano, and it looks really apocalyptic and world-ending, and everybody's like, oh, wow, this is really serious. And yes, in Journey to One, it was very, very serious, and it was world-ending. Yeah, but Volcano never showed up. Volcano never showed up. I know, spoilers, but I'm wondering why LEGO put a volcano in the background with, and I get that's supposed to be the dark portal or something, but I still question why they put a volcano in when it was really just like a crater in the region of stone. I don't know. But that is all that I have to say on Quake Beast's box. So, after watching this video, I'm sure you have an opinion. Do you like this box analysis thing that I'm doing here? Do you hate it? What do you think of these things that I've just pointed out to you? Maybe you've already noticed some of them. Maybe you haven't noticed some of them. Whatever your opinion is, leave it in the comments section down below. Also, if I missed anything, if you found something that I didn't, comments also. Also, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, as I've said. Share the video with your friends if you did enjoy it, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that is all I have to say. So, until next time, I'm the 17th Chronicler, and this is Quake Beast the Box. I will see you all next time. A goodbye until then.